Hello and welcome to DemonStarCraft. Today I am bringing you a game between Gemini, the teal Protoss, and Andro, the red Protoss. So this will be a Protoss versus Protoss game. This is on the map Metalopolis, and Andro here is in the Requiem Esports team, and Gemini is apparently one of his biggest fans, and so he wanted to play him. And they're both diamonds as far as I know, and according to my sources, Gemini is 12. So, we will see how well this 12-year-old holds up against a, I don't know how old Andro is, person. But we will do have our first pylon going down, and scouts going out for Gemini. Andro continuing to get those extra resources. I would like to apologize for my lack of serious uploads recently, since, like, last Tuesday, like the 3rd or 5th, something like that. Me and my wife have been just deathly sick. We've got apparently an early flu or something, and so it was bad, like acute bronchitis and yeah, fevers. It was horrible. Stuffy noses, runny noses, couldn't talk, coughing all the time. So I couldn't commentate anything because unless you wanted to hear me yak up my lung, then it was no fun. We have our gateways going down for Gemini and Andro. So I will try to come out with many more commentaries very soon. I got to get some more replays. I was trying to get a lot of replays done while I was sick since I had some time off of work. And somebody is lagging here, and it is not me. So I do apologize for any lag had here. Blu-ray must be kicked if I can. I wonder if I can do that. Not a whole lot going here. Still scouting. They are cross position. Andro is at the 9 o'clock or 3 o'clock east position, while Gemini is in the west. Gemini has finished his guess as well as Andro has finished his also. So at the moment we have pretty mirror-like builds. Let's check out our production tab. Cybernetics core starting at almost exactly the same time. Look at that. 13, 14. Yep. We have some dueling probes here, and I will not make any probe jokes. Zealots getting started for both of them. Gemini's getting started, or Andro's getting started slightly earlier. Excuse me. Andro and Gemini starting their second yes, as well as getting more pylons. Coming out for Andro. This ought to be very fun. The robotics bay is done for Gemini, and has he gotten a Colossus? No, he has not gotten one yet. Will he start one soon? Possibly as soon as we see his mineral, enough gas, but nope, doesn't look like he's going to start it yet. Going to put down another gateway. He's got 3 gateways and a robotics facility. And this people lagging is just irritating. Looks like Gemini is going to try and move out before that mothership finishes, because he sees what's going on there, and he needs to push out now before that mothership gets here. That mothership, if I can say it any more times than I possibly can in one go-round, I will explode. We also have an observer coming out for Andro, and it will be here right just now. If you're a fan of Family Guy, you will know what I'm referring to. We also have a Phoenix coming out for a little support, anti-air support for the mothership. Mothership is coming close to being finished. Here are the Gemini's forces. They're going to shut down the high ground advantage, high ground site advantage, as Andro continues to warp in more zealots. So we have a immortal 3 zealots, 2 sentries, and 3 stalkers versus about 8 zealots and a stalker and a phoenix now. So the phoenix could pick up the immortal and at least take it out of play while they focus down the rest of the units. Stalkers here moving up a little bit to start shooting on the bases. What is Andro going to do in response? He is going to wait for his mothership to come out right now. And the mothership has come into play. Everybody is moving out. Will they move in to kill the observer? Yes, they will. And they get it. Let's check it out from Gemini's perspective to see how it looks. Is there an invisible force moving towards him? He's backing away as fast as he can to get an observer coming, and he does have a second one moving in right now. He has warped in several more Stalkers, and a Colossus is also on the field. He does only have 3 warp gates still, so we will see. Andro is also expanding. The Observer moves in so they can see the other units. But will the Phoenix try and focus it down? Oh, lag, Batman. Gemini here continuing trying to focus down that mothership, but it is whittling away at his forces, and the mothership will make it away. The Phoenix continuing to harass the Colossus. Colossus is almost dead. The mothership's almost dead. It's in the red. And the mothership does go down. Andro's forces are open to attack, and Andro beginning to force what he has to do, picking up a Stalker to take it out of play, but his Stalkers and sentries are continuing to work on Gemini's, and it looks like Andro here is in the lead with more forces pushing Gemini back, and they are going to take out that proxy pylon to keep the reinforcements from coming back in. There it goes. That was an excellent counter. That mothership really did take the cake there. Andro here now has 3 warp gates, 1 robotic facility, and a carrier coming in. So is he going to warp in another mothership? We will find out if he decides to do that. Both of them grabbing up their natural expansions. Andro here getting his done first and transferring his probes over there, his extra probes. He is now running a little low on minerals at his main base. Looks like he might be a little miss rally point here. Although he is training another mothership, so we will see his second mothership in a single game. This is going to be entertaining. I'm glad I'm casting this game. Unfortunately, it is live, but that means I also suffer the lag from everybody else here. Robotics Bay is researching extended thermal lance. So a mothership and a carrier coming in while Gemini is still going for more of a ground-based army. So we will see what goes on here. It's just a matter of who controls what. Excuse me. Had to yawn there a little bit. I'm a little tired. Not a whole lot going on. Both people macroing up what they can. Andro is throwing down a proxy pylon outside of Gemini's base, and Gemini will see that with his observer, and so he will probably move in with his guys to take that out. Will he move in? We will never know until it happens. Both of them massing their forces at their respective entrances, and there they go. They're going to move up and take out that proxy pylon. Dead it is. Ta-da! Shockingly, there's not really a whole lot of Zelnaga tower use in this. I guess when you have your observers, it makes it relatively easy. Sagal is apparently lagging everybody. There are a couple other people too. Oh, thank you. Let's see if that'll take care of the lag problem. The mothership has arrived. We also have Void Rays coming out too. A second Stargate is in production. 4 warp gates. Is he upgrading anything on the fleet beacon? No, he is not. Everybody loves upgrades on the fleet beacon. A carrier, a Void Ray, several Stalkers. You can see this unit composition down here. And Gemini is going for his own fleet beacon with Stargate. So we will see. Where is his Stargate? Am I blind? There it is, behind his mineral lines. He's got Void Rays coming out. So, will we have a carrier come out, or will he get his own mothership? His fleet beacon has just finished. Will we see the mothership coming in for Gemini? If so, which base will he build it on? Not yet. And we are going to have 2 move-outs here. It looks like this might be a base race. Oh, Gemini does have to respond by coming back, and he's going to try and focus on that. Ooh, the mothership throws down a vortex and sucks in several Gemini's units and a couple of Andros. But everybody will back off, since that did give them time to move out. Nope, looks like it was all Gemini units, no Andro units. Andro does pull back there, so we do have a mothership coming out for Gemini. So we will have some hot mothership on mothership action. Let's see who can pull this off now. We do have quite the forces amassing. We have a 121 to 122 food count groups here, so they're almost exactly even. 19 to 13 stalkers. I'm going from Andro to Gemini in case you're wondering. So you got 9 to 13 zealots, 2 to 1 void rays. The only thing, it's so very close, other than those 2 colossus, really outweighing it for Gemini. As soon as his mothership arrives, that'll throw the favor, I would say, into Gemini's favor. But I do like to repeat words right after I just said that word, so I'm a big fan of doing that. Do have more void rays out for Andro. This could cause a lot of problems, and they do have their speed upgrade. Let's throw down our production tab. Get rid of you, message. Ooh, the forces, will they catch the void rays? No, the void rays will sneak by. But the void rays are going to get in here, and they're going to focus on the nexus at the main. And they're going to charge up, but the motherships have come in, but they will take down the main nexus. This is going to be not very close at all. And they do take it down, and they are going to get out of there. Especially with that speed upgrade, that really helps them be very, very surgical in their strikes. What has Gemini researched his own speed? Let's check it. There it is. No, he is not. Those void rays are certainly cooking it, though. I think it's definitely an upgrade worth getting. If you're going to go void rays, get the upgrade. They are so much faster. Let's see what their speed actually is. 3.38 for it upgraded, and where is void ray in this mess? There's one. 2.25. So that is almost a what? 1/3 increase. We do have an expansion going down here for Andro in the southeast position, and it looks like Gemini will move in with his forces while Gemini is trying to take the high mineral location here at his side of the high minerals. The void rays do surgically move in and take out the nexus at the natural expansion, so this could just take Gemini's, yes, it just dropped his income to 0. So it looks like Gemini will try not to worry about that and focus on moving in. The 2 motherships here are going to engage each other. Will one... Whoa! Andro used a vortex to throw down the other mothership. Excellent move. Excellent move. That could have really turned the tide of this battle. Andro is pushing Gemini back, but he has to stop and wait for his mothership to come out, because if it comes out all by itself, it will mean destruction for Gemini's units. The mothership is back out. All the units are now cloaked again. Do they have observer speed? There goes Gemini's mothership. They does follow the stalkers, but the stalkers are falling quickly to the colossi. As one colossi is sitting over here focusing on the wrong weapon, or wrong pylon unit. Gemini did manage to take that battle thanks to his colossus. They really did turn the tide with all their stalkers. And here they go. More stalkers being warped in. The void rays coming back, taking on what they can. Oh, excuse me. I had that coming for a few minutes, and I was trying to put it off. The colossus here, it looks like, this really looks like Gemini might have taken the game. But the Voiders are coming in and doing just massive damage because he's got no more anti-air units left. So Gemini does lose. Wow, I really got a cough. Gemini lost because he didn't have the anti-air that he needed after Andro came in with all those Void Rays. So that was an excellent game, lots of mothership play, and that's what we like to see. So thanks for tuning in. I have to cough my lung out, and have a good night.